Good morning. And I say that sarcastically again, because it's not morning until the sun comes up. We're in Cheyenne, Wyoming, although you'd never know that because we got here when it was dark, and we're going to leave when it's dark. So we're never going to see the city. Colby, let's skip ahead an hour. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
There we go. All right, we're about to leave Wyoming. There's the state. There's a diner. There's a gas station. That's it. Well, bye. So, as you may recall, it was our plan to drive from Boise, Idaho to Cheyenne, Wyoming to Chicago, Illinois. Very efficient. Point A, point B, point C. No screwing around. Easy. But over breakfast, we got to thinking that plan would put us into Chicago at like 10 p.m., maybe midnight. And it's not the greatest idea to drive our car full of everything that we own in the whole world into a city that we're not familiar with in the middle of the night. So, new plan. Boise, Cheyenne, Iowa City, Chicago. And that'll put us into Chicago at about lunchtime. Perfect. Nebraska. There's Colby. There's Savannah. There's where we're gonna eat, the old Spaghetti Works. And there's a place called Scooter's Coffee Drive-Thru, which we're not gonna go to. And it's all about bees. Let's go, Colby. Hurry up. Move those little legs. Good morning. And today I don't mean it sarcastically because we got plenty of sleep. Today we only have to drive for 3 hours instead of 12. And another really cool thing is, since we're in Iowa, it snowed. Look! We gotta unbury the car. That's fun. So there we go. We made it to Chicago. I mean, you knew we were going to make it to to Chicago. I'm not going to edit these videos if we just stopped in a cornfield in Nebraska or something. Anyway, first impression, all the buildings are brick. Schools are brick, houses are brick, strip malls are brick. This is something that I didn't expect being a West Coaster. And the architecture is amazing. And that's, you always hear that about Chicago, that the architecture is amazing. But until you see it up close and realize that a lot of these buildings are 100 years old, man, it's like nothing that I've ever seen before. We got a rad little apartment in Uptown, which might be pronounced Upton, I don't know yet. There's a silkscreen of Audrey Hepburn hanging at the end of the hallway, and I've seen this picture in a lot of people's apartments, which probably means that Audrey Hepburn is from Chicago. We figured some stuff out the hard way, like if you leave something in the car overnight in the winter, it will be frozen the next day. And you gotta put boots on your dog so that the salt that they use to melt the snow and ice doesn't irritate their little paws. And there's a huge market for these, and everybody buys them, but nobody uses them. Everybody has them at home, but it turns out that they're too much trouble and the dog is fine anyway. So now we have some dog booties that we never use, just like real Chicago residents. And last one, if you drop your car keys down the elevator shaft, building management does not care. They won't help you. Dan has to tape a magnet to a broomstick and fish the keys out by himself, which he did like a champion. Look at this guy. Well, hey, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go figure out why I just moved to Chicago so that I don't have to make another one of these videos in a year.